Welcome to sportsbookreview.com. I'm Flash, and it's Serie A. It's week 27. It's the big word for this week is bravery. If you're brave, there's plenty of value to be had. I've got Alex, I've got Tam, but first of all, if you like this video, then please subscribe, press the button and ring the bell. And ring the bell means I'll notify you and you'll never miss any content again. You know that we have Serie A now, and then we have Bundesliga, Premier League, and then tomorrow we have La Liga. Also, Eastern time, the clocks go forward. I've managed to make sure that all of our slots stay in the same time Eastern, which means I've got to get up an hour earlier. Thank you very much for that. Also, it's March Madness, and it's going to go absolutely bonkers. There's a few teams that are just not turning up. Are they running out of gas? Are the fresh teams the ones to go for? Well, there's only three boys that are going to let us know. Take it away, Esteban.
March Madness is just around the corner, and we at the Three Man Weave are here to tell you we have you covered. So make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel SBR Sports Picks, Matthew, for all your video needs.
Jim, if you want more, that's not enough. SBR also has a dedicated March Madness headquarters. You can find picks, videos, news, and an updated bracket over at sbrpicks.com/March-Madness, Kai.
All you have to do now is sit back, relax, and let the games begin.
Really looking forward to the March Madness and the NCAA. Missed it last year. Had everything right up to the 11th hour, and then it got cancelled. But not this year. We're looking forward to that immensely. Now, if you're Milan or Juve, Napoli, Atalanta, then drop points if you dare, because Inter are showing all sorts of muscles. I think it's over, to be honest. I know that's a bit premature in any sport, but Tan, Inter, they just seem to have everything in the right places, and they've got a little bit more strength in depth as well now.
Totally. Good morning. Buongiorno to everybody.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Good morning, Tan.
3 minutes to tell us buongiorno. Even the March Madness teaser is intro before telling buongiorno to me and Alex. I'm wondering, are the March Madness guys in their show hosting a teaser about our show?
Of course. Of course.
Yeah,
everyone. But the thing is, also, that
I'm
everyone in the chat.
gonna check that, and if it's not happening, I'm gonna hold you as accountable. You are there on the list.
Everyone does that.
Hey, Dan, when he said good morning, I thought that he would say I'm Tan and I'm ready for the Serie A show.
Yeah,
know?
exactly.
And second of all, when he said if you are Milan and Napoli and Inter, you don't care about March Madness, you know.
And just remember, obviously, if this is your first time, then come and say hello in the chat. It's really important. And also, there's a thumb there. If you press it,
yes,
shows your appreciation.
Hello,
so when Tan starts talking over
saying
me,
hello
don't be worried,
at the beginning,
press the thumb down.
saying hello at the beginning of a show is really important. Is polite, you know. Before you go with other teasers and everything, saying hello to everybody of your guests is polite.
And most of all, when you're English and you are talking the Queen's language, you know, at the royal house that they say hello every 20 seconds, you know.
We are not just piece of meats that are cashing out betting tips, you know. You just see us as a piece of meat cashing out betting tips. We are human beings. We need to be said good morning and hello when we start a show. The meaning, that's the meaning.
And you know that he's sensitive. Tan is very sensitive about this kind of stuff. So next time,
I'm Italian, the manners.
Exactly.
Anyway,
I will write that down. Thank you. I will write that down. Listen,
yes.
I'm always learning, always. So I will write that down. Make sure I say hello to Tan, even when he's not on time. Say hello.
To the guests, everybody that is entering the chat is saying hello guys, hello guys. So the guys in the chat say hello, and we in the show don't say hello. First the teaser, first the March Madness, the March politeness before the March Madness. By the way, thanks for your question.
March politeness.
Oh, well, hooray! Only an hour later after I ask it, you get to the answer.
Thanks for your question, Flash. Yeah, totally. I mean, it's very hard now for them, for Milan and Juventus, I would say. All the others are out already of the Scudetto race. Very hard because Inter, after winning against Atalanta, now they have a segment of 4 games in a row against teams from lower than the 8th position. So they have everything to seal now their title. Now, Inter are famous to screw it at the right moment. So never to be sure if that would be Juventus will be done and dusted. With Inter, you can't say that. But anyway, it's getting very, very hard now for Milan and Juventus.
But I mean, listen, even with their forward line, they've obviously got Lukaku, they've got Lautaro, they've got Alexi. I just think that they can like give people breathers.
They don't have Vidal. News of a few minutes ago, Vidal out for a month for a knee surgery.
Okay, Alex, I think we go with Inter, but who then gets the Champions League spots? I think we're happy to give one to Milan. Maybe give one to Juve, although they've now got big problems. Do Atalanta or Napoli, do they gate crash the party?
Yeah, it's between three teams there, Napoli, Atalanta, and Roma, obviously. Let's wait.
Are you giving Roma a shout, are you?
Yeah, I'll put Roma in there. I'm giving them a chance to qualify in a Champions League. You never know, but first of all, to say hello to everybody.
Oh, yeah, hello, Alex.
Hello. So I want to say everybody hello on the chat. Sean, Andreas, Claudio S, Jonathan, Derek, Alex, Mvgano. We have Bruno Gomez, Mshari. We have Jory Mulaj, Dominic, Summer 2020.
You really are saying hello to everybody.
There's no need.
Mauricio Escalera, Mr. NJ 1984.
Can you do it in alphabetical order?
Chirag, hi Chirag, 6 side 100. Yeah, hello everybody. If Flash doesn't want to say hello, here we are saying hello to everybody.
Do it in the private chat, will you?
No, I want to do it live. I want to feel the community next to us. This is why we're here at the end of the day.
Flash, can you feel the community, Flash?
Hello.
Flash, can you feel the community,
down
Flash?
To the business.
On your skin, can you feel the community, Flash? Can you have that feeling of community on your skin? Yes, can you?
No,
yes?
no. I'm listening. I'm getting grumpy now, right? So let's go. Let's kick off.
No, not before. Now.
Yeah,
okay,
I'm going to be grumpy today now. That's it. And if Rampage comes on, I'm going to be even more grumpy. Okay, although I did get a voice who said thank you for the rose, Alex. Okay, let's start with you, Alex. It's Lazio minus 340, draw plus 500, and Crotone at plus 1100. Crotone coming off another big day for them.
Another big day for Crotone indeed, with Lazio thinking about the Champions League match, but I don't know how much they are thinking about the Champions League match. Is their honor, is their pride on stake? And I don't think that they will want to be again destroyed by the mighty Bayern there. So I think that they will suffer a little bit after the so many bad results lately. In the last 5 matches, they won 1 against Sampdoria, and it was 1-0. So I'm seeing Crotone, if not getting something from this match, not getting beat by more than 1 goal difference. So I have Crotone plus 1.5 at even money. I think that we saw a little bit of a change there in the Crotone team. Of course, that Torino are suffering with a lot of injury issues and COVID issues at the end of the day, and this is why we saw Simi scoring 2 goals against Torino. I think it will be an entertaining game. I think that you can also play the over 2.5 goals in an ACA, but I don't see Crotone losing by more than 1 goal.
So over 2.5. Also, then that sort of pushes us towards the Alex Classic. You think maybe this game's a 2-1 or a 3-2, Alex?
Yeah, something like that. 2-1, 3-2, something like that.
Okay, I'll get. But would we not think that the Alex Classic is going to be better than the plus 100?
No, I don't think that the Alex Classic is better than 100.
Okay, well, you have a look, and I'll get over to
Yes,
Dan.
absolutely.
Dan, Lazio, Crotone, did Crotone score? Because if they do, then maybe the Alex Classic is the way to go, because we know that Lazio will be scoring. But do we see the visitors scoring?
It's hard to say. To be honest, it's very tight, but with Lazio favorite. But first of all, do you feel lazy this morning? That is the reason why you didn't show the record of last week?
No, I've got the records. I've wrote it down here. I've got an order. I'm going to break it up. Otherwise, you just go mad for 55 minutes.
No, I know that I was very bad about the records, but so we have changed the order. No records on the model.
Yeah, I can do what I like. Remember that.
It's his show.
Yeah,
it's his show. When he doesn't say hello, at least to show us the records, right?
I'm still thinking about next week of coming in at 5:30 in the morning.
Ooh. No, do what you want. You want to say that it's that Lazio are playing Rayo Vallecano in Serie A. Do what you want. I thought the record was the top of the show, but anyway, as you want. Look, the Romanian guy here might not be wrong, because we know that Crotone. No, we know Crotone are putting up a fight. Last week I told you, I said, guys, ride on the Crotone's horse as far as it lasts. And in fact, Crotone won with Torino. It was, unfortunately, my only right pick of the week. Possibly was my
I know,
worst.
I did the records. I don't know why you're
keep it for yourself. No need to share it. Keep it for yourself. Don't worry. There is not a public here. Okay. There is not a public here that wants to know. Keep it for yourself. Yeah, just take the note and keep it for yourself in the night before going to sleep. But with Lazio now is a different thing. Lazio were considered a comeback, unexpected comeback with Juventus after playing a super decent first half. It's true that Lazio is gonna have their trip to Munich 4 days later, but they are not gonna think about that on Friday. And anyway, they lost to Juventus, they lost to Bologna, they have to come back in some way. Anyway, Crotone are harder to go down now than it was before, but I still see Lazio taking the edge from the very beginning, maybe not winning with large gap, but doing from the very beginning. So I go with Lazio being ahead, half-time, full-time.
Okay, half-time, full-time, so we hope it's 1-0. And then second half.
Could be.
Rampage is betting his ice bike on Lazio at 1.28.
Really? Okay, as long as it's not someone else's organs. Okay, so I see Crotone being like one of them fish that you've hooked, you've got him up, you put him on the bank, but he's still going like this, and he wants to jump back in the water. They're showing great spirit. I mean, they scored 4 again last week. I think a couple of weeks ago we did say about Crotone, if they do get the wind in their sails, then they will keep going forward, and it's like, if we're going to come second, we're going to be the best second you've ever seen. Okay, Esteban, stick them records up just for Tan, please. Okay, Alex, minus 1.52. He's not going away. Tancredi's done really well recently. He's at plus 561. Flash is only at plus 6 now because I've gone
very good from Flash.
1 and 9. Parlay's doing all right. We're doing all right as a total. It's 16.17. But I fancy, remember I said at the start of the show, bravery is the key word this week. So go with it, because I tell you what, you could well be rewarded. Tan, next game. Looks like one of them games that could be super, super exciting. It's Atalanta at minus 320, draw plus 525, and Spezia at plus 1200. Spezia remind me of one of them kids in the playground who he won't hit you until he's hit. They don't press, and they don't take their chances early. And against his Atalanta side, they could be behind very early.
Mamma mia, those English playground must have been a tough place to
Well,
attend.
Of course. Survival of the fittest.
Passive aggressive, no? Everybody at Atalanta is thinking about the return leg against Real Madrid. But in fairness, they always prepared the next game in Champions League, putting up a good performance before. So the problem with them has been more the game coming back from Champions League, not on the eve of Champions League. And lately, Spezia are suffering more than before about keeping tight the defense. It's not about the football proposal. It's always there, always good, always proactive, but conceding much more than they were conceding. Atalanta won't underestimate this for the policy I was describing before. So the one I think that is profitable is Atalanta to win with 1 goal handicap, because when they win anyway, they win large. They don't keep it tight. So if you believe that Atalanta win, I think it's with 1 goal handicap.
Just the one, so you could go Atalanta -1 the tie, which is always around plus 300. The problem I have with Spezia defenders is they're like security guards who go to sleep on the job. Their job is to defend, and yet they go walkabouts and they leave the opposition's strikers or midfield runners with 2-3 yards of space. And at any level, you only need half a yard, Alex.
The problem with Spezia is that if they concede the first, they will concede many goals, you know. So against the Juventus, I'm giving you the Juventus Spezia game. They showed nothing. They played good till Juventus scored a goal, and after that 0-0 till the end of the match. They have problems against big names. Okay, you will tell me that they won against AC Milan. That was 1 in a million. It will not happen again. Atalanta on the other side, like Tan said, they are preparing for the second leg of the Champions League tie. They are missing also Zapata through injury. I really like that because Muriel is playing better than Zapata lately. So I'm pretty sure that we might see him scoring at least once against the Spezia side.
What price would he be, Alex, for anytime goal scorer?
I don't know, around 1.8, 1.9.
So listen, if he's minus 110, then maybe you ditch the free options of Atalanta, the draw, or Spezia, or overs or unders, and maybe just go with him, because if Atalanta score, it's going to be him.
Yeah, absolutely. This is what I'm saying, that he might even score more than one. And I think that he will be in the starting 11 with, given the fact that Zapata is out through injury. And his clinical one-on-one, he can score from outside the box. He can score from inside the box. So he's very good on that. So check a little bit the price for that. I'm checking also on my own. I'm not betting on this match because the line is very big. Is around, minus 1.5 on the Asian handicap. On Atalanta is at 1.85. I think that is possible, you know. If they score first, I'm sure that they will score a lot more. And for anytime goal scorer, Muriel is at 1.95 with Sky Bet.
1.95 Muriel to score anytime?
Yeah.
See, I think that minus 105 is probably the best way to go, because can we, just a quick one here, can we not think that Atalanta are entitled to maybe start slowly because they've got more than one eye on the Champions League coming up?
Might.
I think we ditch it. I think we go
I'm not sure. It could be, I'm not sure. But
hold on a minute. Hold on, Tan. Sorry about this, and I am apologising to you, Tan. Rampage, have you got this show on mute? Zapata, anytime goal scorer. Did Alex not just say that Zapata's injured and won't play? Please pay attention. Please. Okay. I'm coming to you, Alex. Sassuolo plus 145. Draw plus 240. Verona plus 225. Tricky game. Throw the coins in the air. See what comes up, heads or tails, because I tell you what, all three results are on the cards, Alex.
And the bookies know that, and they are offering.
They're offering great odds on the draw.
They are offering great odds on the draw, but to be honest, I prefer draw double chance on Verona at 1.65. I don't think that Verona will lose this one after losing with the AC Milan. We know how organized the Verona are. Sassuolo are missing a lot of scoring opportunities. They create a lot, but they are missing a lot. I don't know what Sassuolo team we will see, but in their last matches, they have one win in the last, 10 games or something like that in Serie A. So I don't trust Verona. I don't trust Sassuolo. Let's say that Verona were a little bit unlucky against AC Milan, because AC Milan probably played one of their best games without some of their stars inside the team who were injured. Is 10? Okay. We lost.
He's messing about, isn't he?
Yeah, we lost 10. So I think that the value is on Verona there.
Okay, if you think the away side is the value. Double chance at around minus 150. Tan, is this a both teams to score? Maybe a draw is definitely value at plus 240, because I'm thinking it's like going to be plus 215. But does this look like a 1-1 draw?
It could be. It could be. I'm not touching the final outcome market. It's really open. Can really go one way or another. Very, very similar performance from them both in the last weeks. In fact, they are just there between 8th and 9th place. Very open, a lot of ups and downs, but the ups are very good. In my opinion, both teams to score is the one that make the most sense, but they are good actually in defense. So it could be a 1-1. I just touched the both teams to score.
Okay, just both teams to score for you, but I don't think it's going to be one of your top bets. And the next game is one of those where bravery is definitely going to have to be the order of the day, because you've got Benevento at plus 255, Tam, draw plus 240, Fiorentina at plus 130. Even when Fiorentina score 3, they end up drawing. They score 1, they end up drawing. Benevento at home, that's where they get all their confidence. And if they're going to do something and they're going to survive, then they're going to need to win home games. 1 point is no good at this time of year.
Actually, although they are both there. Fiorentina is no, they have the same points with Benevento, 26.
Same points, 26, yes.
And it's plus 5 over Cagliari and plus 6 over Torino, who are the third from the bottom, but they still have 2 games in hands.
Plus 4 over Cagliari.
Plus 4 over Cagliari. So, very unreliable, Fiorentina. Benevento not being brilliant at all. You talk about you need to be brave about this game. I didn't drink from the Bravery Cup this morning, so I'm not going to be brave about this. And considering the slow start both they are having, I'm going with a good old draw at the halftime that many times has come out with these two.
Yeah, I mean, you used to bring out that stat of after the last 9 games, 8 times Benevento are drawing at the halftime. It looks like the way to go. I don't fancy there's going to be many goals early. If Fiorentina are going to win this, they're probably going to win it late, Alex.
Probably they were going to win it late. But remember what Dan said 2 weeks ago about the Fiorentina at the end of the season, when they are in danger, they will start to play. Because that is very important. Let's consider that Benevento might be their relegation direct opponents, you know. So whom in this match are winning this match might save themselves, because Torino, like Dan said, they have 2 games in hand. So if they win both games, they might go up on top of them, you know, or equal with them. So it's very, very important to win this game. And I think that the value is with the Fiorentina at 2.25. The squad is better. They are playing, okay, the form that they are in right now, the 2 sides, you can consider that we will see a draw in this one and a low-scoring match. But I think that it's time for Fiorentina to think that this might be the key matchup for them to save themselves from relegation. So I'm going Fiorentina at 2.25.
Wow, actually, yeah, okay. Now, this is my first selection from the Bravery Cup. It's Genoa plus 240, Alex. Draw plus 210. Udinese plus 155. I would say Udinese more, not reliable, but more... They have a little bit more attacking intent.
More consistent, maybe.
Yeah, the thing is with Udinese, they've got that little bit more class. I think at Genoa, they feed off of a back 4 that's solid and they stay in games. But for me, I was very disappointed that when they went 1-0 up in the derby against Sampdoria, I expected them to at least win the game 1-0, and yet Sampdoria came back. And Sampdoria could have, should have, but didn't win the game. I've gone for the draw at plus 210. I think this is a stone-cold 1-1. Maybe even a 0-0.
It might be. With Genoa, rarely I was disappointed, given the quality of the squad and what they are putting on the pitch, what they are playing. Rarely I was disappointed with them. Let's consider that they lost to AS Roma. After that, they lost to Inter. So, and both games were away. Now they are playing at home with Udinese. So I think that your bet is a great value draw there. I think that Genoa will take something from this game, even though I think that Udinese are a bit better than Genoa, to be honest, right? This is why they are a favorite to win this match at 2.4. They are coming after 3 good matches, winning 2 times without conceding goals against Sassuolo and Fiorentina, and keeping AC Milan to a 1-1 draw. Very, very nice match indeed, that against Milan. So I think that we could possibly look at a draw match, like you said.
Yeah, and if you're going for the draw and you don't want to have the big kahunas, then just go for draw at the halftime.
This is why also on the chat, some of them, they're saying Udinese draw no bet. Derek is saying Udinese draw no bet. Jeremiah is saying draw double chance on Genoa. So you see, if you ask 100 people right now whom they will choose against Udinese and Genoa, I'm sure that it will be 55 to 45 to Udinese, maybe right now. Yeah, so I think that this is
I think draw at the halftime is definitely on the cards. Tan.
Genoa went so good that had to take a breath, and that breath came with Roma and Inter. Good enough. No hard feelings there. They didn't lose the derby, but then now they have to get back on track.
You did predict a 1-1 draw, though, didn't you?
Yes, indeed. Now they need to get back on track, because behind Cagliari, Torino, they are bringing up the level of the relegation zone. Udinese is playing consistently for 2 months. They need to slow down sooner or later. Genoa could be more motivated here. I see that bookmakers are favoring Udinese against Genoa, and when bookmakers went in that way, normally they are right. But sometimes they are not. And the way that Genoa lost last week is telling me that, okay, we had a break, it was enough, we relaxed, because not only they lost to Roma, they really didn't play. Roma got it very easily, the same easily that Inter got it, but there was the derby in between, in the midweek fixture. So it's different. It was a bit about motivation. I see motivation coming strong here. And as the odds are so good on Genoa, I go on Genoa, just straight win, plus 240, which is still not Tank Madness. Tan Madness is close to Tan Madness. Derek Parra in the chat is saying, do we have a Tan Madness this week? We do have, so stay tuned.
Wow, okay, you're going Genoa. I mean, listen, I love Genoa. I just feel as if the last few weeks they've been second-guessing themselves when they're going forward, but they are still trying to keep things tight. I mean, draw half-time, but I've definitely pressed the button on the draw at 210. Remember, if it's ever close to 200, that's the books telling you that they favour the draw. Now, next game, Tan, Bologna, plus 140. Draw, plus 240. Sampdoria, plus 240. We know that Bologna are decent at home. We know that Sampdoria, they're the same home or away. They keep going. I worry about midfield battles with Sampdoria because they get too spread out. But I've gone with the draw again here at plus 240. I cannot split these two sides.
It could be a good way to go. This week is offering some 3 or 4 games that are very wide on the final outcome.
Yes, that's when I like the draws.
Sassuolo Verona, Benevento Fiorentina, Genoa Udinese, and exactly Bologna Sampdoria. For others, I was more on both teams to score, but not over 2.5 goals. Here I go with the Alex Classic. Both teams to score and over 2.5 goals. Bologna are in a comfortable position enough to play, I would say, a bit careless. Sampdoria too. They are there fighting for 10th place. Bologna against Napoli lost 3-1, but considered too much and actually maybe deserved a bit more. I think they can play the game without thinking too much about not conceding, like Benevento Fiorentina. Benevento Fiorentina, it's a game that is open in the final outcome, but both are playing also with the fear of losing. Bologna and Sampdoria, they are not going to have this fear, so I go with Alex Classic.
Alex Classic. Maybe the 2-2 then, Alex, if we're going to get both teams to score and over, because I think Ranieri knows that he needs to start picking up points, because when his teams play well, they often get done on the counter. and I worry about that midfield. They just get too spread out. I think he might try and just bring the forces in, get the troops compact, and be very, very tough to beat. So that's why the draw at plus 240. Again, I thought this was a game that would be the draw around plus 210.
Our friend Sean MCK is doing a Trixie, a treble or a Trixie. No, I think that Trixie is in case that you win two.
Yeah, free. Yeah. Basically, it's 3 2s and a 1.
Yeah, and is at price at 33. Free draws: Bologna, Sampdoria, Genoa, Udinese, and Sassuolo, Verona.
Wow,
I think
interesting.
Yeah, a very nice combo there. I would rather play this match both team to score in a parlay at 1.7. I think that we'll easily see the both teams scoring, but I'm a little bit afraid of a 1-1 correct score final time. So this is why I'm a little bit scared of this Alex Classic bet. I will cheer for Tan, of course, because I don't have any official bet for this one.
We won't be cheering for Tan if it's 1-1, though, with 5 minutes to go. I'll tell you that now. Tan will be fly as far from my mind
I'll
as
cheer
possible.
for Sean. I will cheer for Sean if it's 1-1 at the 85th, for sure. 100.
Whoa, I'm on the draw here.
Also for you, of course, but you are the last piece of the puzzle, you know that.
I am last piece. I mean, I am the runt of the litter.
I really feared how he would close that sentence, Flash. When he said you are the last piece, I said, where is he going with that? I really got afraid.
Exactly. Well, the next game is where I've shown my bravery.
Show us your bravery. Show me all your bravery.
Come on.
I love that bravery.
Because I think both teams score. I think this could be a really classic game. It's Parma at plus 450. I think Parma gets something out of the game. Draw plus 300. Been greedy. I nabbed draw plus 330. This is a cash out game for me. I think that this is a draw with maybe 10, 15 minutes to go. And at plus 330, I think I'm easily going to pick up maybe plus 225. And Roma at minus 150. No, thank you. I think that this is a draw, Alex.
Probably a draw, but let me tell you that this is exactly the type of what I was expecting this week from an Alex Classic at even money, both teams to score and the over 2.5 goals. I don't think that Roma will lose this one, despite the fact that they are playing Europa League today, right? So I don't think that they will lose this Parma game. Parma with a great improvement lately, but still no points. This is what they're missing, the points. Still no wins. Sorry, they got some points because they got some draw matches. They were very, very unlucky last week. I saw the match because I'm watching them from close right now with the two Romanians there. Finally, Mihail scored.
I have to tell you, you had suggested Man, but Mihail is being the real thing for so far.
Yeah, but also Mihail needed some time to arrive at this level.
I have to say, Mihail, from the very first appearance, he was always good. Man still is taking time.
Because probably he needs time to adapt to the new role that he's playing. He was not playing that on Steaua, you know.
Yeah.
So
that's why I was telling you. Are you sure that he can be a number 10? Because Parma not gonna play with number 10.
Yeah, I don't know. So I think that the two Romanians will do another good match. I think that Mihail will start from the start of the match. For sure, after the impact that he had in the last two matches, is very important. He's crucial, if I can say that, for Parma right now. They were very unlucky not to win that match against Fiorentina with a non-goal conceded in the last seconds of the game there. Right now with us, Roma, they will take advantage of the fatigue from this Roma squad after the Europa League match, but still I don't see them winning. So they are conceding. They are also scoring. We know how great Roma are when they attack with the full force. We know the big problems that Parma has at the back. So the Alex Classic for me at even money.
Alex, classic then, Tan. I've gone with a draw, and I couldn't believe I beat the market. I got plus 330, and as I say, if it's 0-0, 1-1, 2-2 in the 75th minute, I'm pressing the button, and I'm not even worrying about the last 15 minutes.
I'm going with a home double chance. For being a double chance, is very rich. It's plus 100.
Well, we are anti-Roma this week. Come on in.
Plus 120.
Yeah, plus 130. It is plus money, yeah.
Mamma mia. Look, the Roma round of 16 in Europa League is going to be tough. We still don't know because they're playing tonight. But Shakhtar are some very dirty bastard to play against.
Sorry, can you say that again?
Some very dirty bastard to play again. I'm saying that as a positive. Right. Always underestimated and always giving hard time to every opponent. Shakhtar are really, really demanding. Paulo Fonseca, the Roma manager, is the former Shakhtar manager. So there is also a particular interaction in that. It will be a game really demanding for Roma. And let's look at Parma. The last 4 games, they were 2 goals up against Spezia, and they conceded a comeback in the last minutes. They were 2 goals up against, I don't remember at the moment, and again considered 2 goals comeback against Udinese and considered 2 goals comeback. They went down fighting and kicking against Inter. Inter was sweating until the very last minute to win, and they lost only to 1. They were up against Fiorentina, and they considered the last minute comeback. So Parma performance has increased a lot. They are running in circle to get this win, and Roma will be fatigued. That double chance from Parma is very, very generous, in my opinion. So just grab it.
No, I agree, because also if I'm getting the draw at plus 330, which I have, and then I know now it's at plus 300, that even if Parma are 1-0 up or 2-1 up going into the last 20 minutes, the draw is still going to be under 330 because they're going to be thinking that Roma are going to come back and get something. Next game, I'm happy to go against the home side, Tan. It's Torino at plus 770. I mean, that could easily be plus 1,000. Draw plus 400. Inter minus 260. I think Inter win the game, but I don't think both teams score.
You don't feel it? You don't feel it in the air? Some tan madness in the air? You don't feel it because
tan madness with Torino?
Tan madness is here. Tan madness is here. Why you are happy to go against Torino? What do you have
both teams to score? No, that's my bet.
That's what I put on. What do you have against Torino? What do you have against Torino?
I think they're a one-trick pony. I think that they'll battle. But I just think that Inter now, it's all about just getting the points. They're not going to go looking for 3s and 4s. I can see this being a 1-0, 2-0 to the visitors. So
could be,
I found the value. I think the value is both teams to score no.
The tan madness
Torino go and win 2-0,
the tan madness is here because Inter, after winning against Atalanta, which was a game with total tactical focusing, it was like the Queen's Gambit screenplay. After that, now they see that there is a highway in front of them to get to Scudetto. But that's the moment when it can trick Inter the most. On the other side, Torino is still plagued by coronavirus. They have still 5 players with coronavirus. One of them is Belotti. And they know that it's going to be very hard.
Will he be back this weekend?
Not in time for the game. Not in time for the game.
Torino, nil. That's my both teams to score in.
So they know that it's going to be extremely difficult against such a rival. So the only way they can play, is putting up a battle, a fight, and just defending the castle under siege. They won't come up to look for a goal because they know that it's almost impossible, and they will defend with knife between their teeth. Maybe Inter at the start won't have the right attitude for this. We saw it against Parma. Against Parma, they went out on the pitch and they were like, don't want to say lazy, but overconfident. And it took them a whole half time to be with the right mindset and say, okay, guys, now let's win the game. And I see, considering how Torino, that are anyway fighting, But how Torino feel out this is impossible. They will put up a fight at the beginning that won't last. So the 10 madness lies in a combo, draw at the halftime, Inter to win the second half, which is priced at plus 350, more or less that. Huge 10 madness there.
Draw up. See, I don't think that's tan madness at all. I think that is really, really sensible.
But the
I think draw half time into full time. You're going tan madness just on prices, not on selection.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people will agree with you there, Tan.
So, but the price is completely.
Oh, the price is madness. I don't think so. I think that's great value, didn't you, Alex?
Plus
the price is good. I'm not really sure what to say about this. Of course, that I will support it. I hope that because I'm having something similar. Why I'm saying that I'm having something similar? I would be very happy to be at 0-0 at halftime. I will be very happy for that because I have Inter to win and under 4.5 goals at 1.75, and I think that this is the best value that I found in this match, because Inter after they score goals, they don't push for a second, third, fourth, fifth. Torino will have problems in scoring goals. Who will score without Belotti? Because they are not playing against Crotone. They are playing against Inter. Let's be honest here. And I will be very happy with a 0-0 draw at halftime and Inter to win and the Tan Madness to come in. But again, this Inter and under 4.5 probably is the way to go. You will not be scared if Inter will score even after 20 minutes, 30 minutes, because Inter are not the type of team to push for goals like, I don't know, like PSG, like whatever, So, like a Bayern Munich, like City. So they are playing conservative, and they know that there is still a long period of time till the end of the season. Is them to lose the title, is no one else to be there. Their scheduling is very, very nice. So I think that Inter will go 1-0 up, and after that will close the game. And your Inter to win 2-0 makes great sense.
Or both teams to score? No.
Jack Pancake is saying, Tan, did you see Inter against Atalanta? They're determined how they play. They are determined to win every game. Yes, for sure. But consider that after winning that game against Atalanta, it really feels like every obstacle on the way has been taken away.
So, but do you not find that there's going to be a few banana skins, Tan, along the way?
Yeah, but at least...
I don't feel this is one of them, though.
For sure there will be. But at least now they are living a week. Now the squad has been living a week where they feel like, okay, guys, we are getting there. And this might have softened them. While there, Torino was just overtaken by Cagliari, so are again in the relegation zone. It's true they have 2 games in hand, but materially are there, are still on the bottom. So they will be with huge fighting spirit. So it will be very hard, the beginning for Inter.
And also Sean, MCK makes a great point. 70% of Inter's goals are coming in the second half. So
yeah, listen, it all backs up. It all backs up to both teams to score. No, Inter and under 4.5, and draw half-time, Inter full-time. I fancy all three of us might be in with a shout there. Okay, moving on. I've got 2 games to go. Then it's Cagliari at plus 500. Draw plus 325. Juve minus 160. We look at banana skins. Alex, is this a banana skin for Juve?
I don't know how affected they will be after the Champions League. I'm saying that they will be very affected. I think that also inside the team there are a little bit of problems.
I wrote, is there a rift in the dressing room? Good boy.
Yeah. You did that wrong. I did this wrong. They are not saying anything about Cristiano Ronaldo because they want to be passed by a car tomorrow morning. So everyone will.
I think, Alex, I think it's best to get it out in the open and have it. I couldn't.
They will never. Nobody has
senior players. Collini, Bonucci coming in, stringing him up, and having it out there and then. Because if they don't say nothing. There's an undercurrent, and it can grow and it can fester.
Probably the only two players that have the guts to tell Cristiano that he was wrong and that look, you did something stupid is Buffon and Chiellini, the two players with guts there. Pirlo,
Bonucci.
Yeah, probably also Bonucci. But I say Chiellini, the fighter, and Buffon, the captain of the captains. Let's say, put it this way. I probably think that they will be affected, but now it's time for them to realize that they still have chance to win the title if Inter loses some points till the end of the season. But it's on Inter to lose it again. But they must give it to all, win after win after win. They have to win everything till the end. If they don't win everything till the end, that's it. Inter will win the Scudetto. But this Cagliari team looks better and better. And I wanted to ask Tan what it's his impression about Răzvan Marin there in the middle that is playing match by match very good. This is what I wanted to ask him. And I'm giving a bet for this one. Is not official, but I have Cagliari +1 at even money.
Just a straight +1, not 1.5?
No, +1.
Okay, so it's Cagliari and the draw for Alex Tan. Juve, have they come out publicly and slaughtered Ronaldo? Or is there going to be an undercurrent of and they're all going to be talking behind his back?
No, first of all, they will never do that publicly. And why?
Why? See, that's what needs to be done.
But why they should? To be honest, I'm not with you on that.
Oh, no. You're talking about publicly as in the papers, isn't it?
Yes,
I'm talking about the players
openly.
in the dressing room
to his face. You said openly before and then you said publicly.
But I'm talking about the players to Ronaldo. Sorry.
I'm
not talking about slaughtering him in the papers publicly to the fans.
We don't know yet.
About players
we don't know yet. That they are training right now for the first time after the game, so we don't know yet.
That'd be an interesting conversation when the journo goes up.
To be honest, I don't think they will, because what you can tell him, like, oh, you've been shit, you should have looked at the ball when there was the free kick.
Yeah, when you're in the wall, you're in the wall to protect. He turned his back. That's the first thing. Listen, there was more holes in that wall than there is at Augusta. Come on now, you know what I mean?
Yesterday, Fabio Capello came out with a fantastic quote. He said, Johan Cruyff always said, never put beautiful players in the wall against a free kick, because they will always be worried about not being ruined their face by the ball.
I love that.
You say that, but first of all,
I don't say that. Johan
Ronaldo is beautiful. I've seen that bust. Remember that bust that they did of him?
Yeah, but Cruyff said that, not myself. So when Cruyff speaks, quoted by Fabio Capello, I shut up, listen and learn. So if they were saying something like this, I just take down notes. First of all. Secondly, it's not like everybody was giving goal and Cristiano Ronaldo was not. Cristiano Ronaldo was just being not average, mediocre, horrible, as he has been in all the important games in this 2021. So I don't think like it could be like a Chiellini or Buffon saying, you be like this. It's a legend with a legend. So I think it has to be something more collective awareness, but not like face off. It was not like everybody else was being good and he was being bad. It was the worst, to the total worst of others that also were bad. You know, the bad thing, I can tell you, after the game, after the defeat, and that was very, very unusual for Juventus, is that two media came to talk Chiesa and De Ligt. No Chiellini. Well, Chiellini and Buffon didn't play, so let's not think about Chiellini and Buffon. But Bonucci, at least Bonucci should come up. Maybe Cristiano Ronaldo, maybe, or maybe Cuadrado, but none of the old...
the senior players, and this is what worries me.
That was unbelievable. When we saw Chiesa and De Ligt, I said, seriously? Even worse, every time that Juventus have been kicked out of Champions League, always, Andrea Agnelli, the president, came to the media to brief them, to talk to them. This time he was missing. The situation is very, very bad at Juventus. Very bad economically, financially. Pirlo, they would want to change Pirlo with Zidane. They would like to take Zidane. But first of all, Zidane, it has to see if Zidane is departing from Real Madrid. And secondly, Zidane would have to accept a huge pay cut. And that is up to see. Secondly, they would want Cristiano Ronaldo to go and being released by this last 60 million of euros that is waiting on their already stressed financial budget. But nobody's going to offer anything for Cristiano Ronaldo. And for sure, not the 30 million of euros that Cristiano Ronaldo is earning in the last season. So it's very hard for them. Anyway,
Tan, do you win this game?
I don't know. Anyway, they are feeling the consequence of this elimination.
I'm feeling the consequence of asking the question.
We know that their approach is very bad in the games where they care. Against Porto, first half, they were always down. So I think their approach is going to be bad with Cagliari, that are coming from 2 wins in a row for the first time after 4 months. One draw, yes. So 3 consecutive positive games after 4 months. So
and they finally exited out of that relegation zone.
Exactly. I say draw at the halftime, and it's not said that Juventus will be able to win at the end, but you can never know if maybe there is another reaction. But draw at the halftime for sure.
Okay. Hugo, are you happy with that? Are you happy what I did there? I let him finish, man. I let him finish.
Let's not forget that this is the.
Let's not forget we've got Bundesliga and Premier League to do today as well.
Let's not forget that you have to go to the toilet and stuff like that.
Exactly, it's that time of day. Okay, last game.
Let's not forget that this is the first season after the season 2004-2005. Without Ronaldo and Messi in the Champions League quarterfinals.
Yeah, okay. And let's not forget that Yannick Rice-Bean is saying, Eitan, I live in Milan. Would you want to go for a coffee sometime? Yannick, with my pleasure when the COVID times are past. Unfortunately, now nobody can go out.
Okay, Milan.
Great politically correct answer.
No, why not? I always have met some fans of some people that wanted to meet, but it's COVID time. I'm
coming Romania, mate. I don't give a damn.
No, he's not coming to Romania because he has to drink 12 beers just at lunchtime. Okay, Milan plus 160, Tan. Draw plus 240. Napoli plus 190. Don't know what Napoli's turning up. I know Milan might outwork them, and the plus 160 might look a gift. But I tell you what, it's a brave man that goes for either of these sides to win.
Very good to point out. Game of the round. Milan came out brilliantly against Verona in Verona, a ground where often in the past they have left the hopes for Scudetto. There is a full history of Scudetto games lost by Milan in Verona. But there is the Manchester United game they are playing tonight, this afternoon, and they are playing with their best possible 11 because they have so many injuries that they can't rotate. And out of those 5 injuries they have, Ibrahimovic, Çalhanoğlu, Rebic, Theo Hernandez, and Benacer, only one of those 5 will be recovered in time for this game. Napoli can prepare this game in the way they want. It's a shenanigan in Naples anyway, every week, because every week they are keep going. Let's sack Gattuso. Let's sack Gattuso. Gattuso is staying there. Gattuso won against Bologna in a brilliant way. Why? They recovered Mertens 3 weeks ago. They recovered Osimhen 2 weeks ago. They got goals from both of them. They are going to recover Lozano this week against Milan. It's not clear whether he will play only half an hour or the whole game, probably half an hour, because on Wednesday there is Juventus-Napoli. But Napoli have all the time in the world to prepare this game and to play it properly. Milan are just getting there at the border, at the edge of the fatigue. Anyway, Napoli are never particularly brilliant in big games. But for Milan, will be very hard to break the Napoli wall. But we have to give to Milan that anyway, they can be solid in the back. So I see here a draw that possibly, considering the premises, would not make unhappy both of them.
So you're going for the draw, huh?
Yep.
Okay, not too bad. Bobby, you get up when you like, eh? What, is your alarm clock broke? Okay, first of all, Bobby, you said to me, I told you, Flash, that Dortmund score more than one and not win. No, in my world, Dortmund won 2-0. Because if you bet with Bet365 and your team goes 2-0 up, they pay you out. Same as we had the double, we had the parlay with Juve, and it paid out. Winner, 2-0. Simple. Game finished. Money in the bank. Who cares what the score is after that? Because we're here to make money, Bobby. So, yeah, you were right. They scored more than one. I was right because I got paid. Okay, last game. Milan or Napoli or, like, Tan. Sitting on the fence, Tan is. He's going for the draw, Alex.
No, it's not sitting on the fence. I'm telling you what.
Oh, we'll just take him there then. Too easy. I sucked him in. See, I was all lulled for so long. I was waiting. The waters were calm. I threw it out there, and this big Italian
for once that I keep it short about an important game, it left space.
But just 1 second. This is, I think that what you said about this Milan-Napoli game made me reconsider, because I didn't have nothing official for this game. Made me reconsider all, and I will put an official pick. I will put Napoli with draw no bet at 2.0. I don't think that Napoli loses this one after everything that Tancredi said. I wanted to say some stuff about this game also, but he said it all. So I loved everything he said. So copy and paste also to me, just not to keep it, just not to make you to keep from your time to go to the toilet, because you are going right now. So Napoli draw no bet official pick at 2.0.
Okay, we've got 48% of you with the thumbs up. It's at 53, 110. So just, for about 48.5%. Official picks, please. Esteban, let's go. Let's get this show on the road. And Alex, I'll add that in for you. So Alex's picks is Crotone at plus 1.5 at plus 100. Fiorentina plus 125. Don't complicate it. Inter and under 4.5 minus 130. We want the draw half time there for Tan, and we've got Parma, Alex Classic at plus 100. And then added to that, we've got Napoli, draw no bet at plus 100. Tan's picks, and he's starting to get away from that squirrel title. Milan draw at plus 215. Actually, I got you plus 240 there, Tan. So I will add it if it comes up draw. Parma plus 120. But is that not?
It's
Parma?
double chance. It's
Parma double chance. Yeah, I rubbed that out, to be honest. So don't worry about that. Draw half time. Inter full time at plus 330. Cagliari just draw first half at plus 125. 45-minute game there for Tan. And Genoa at a massive plus 240. Now here we go. Value central. Genoa draw plus 210. Parma draw plus 310. I actually got plus 330, but I'm happy to put plus 310 so I don't make you think I'm greedy. Bologna draw plus 240, and Torino, both teams to score no at plus 100. Two-team parlay, please, gentlemen. I'll come to you first, Alex, and Tan doesn't nick your pick.
Inter and under 4.5 at 1.75 is my selection for the
okay, minus 130. Inter and under 4.5. Tan.
I'm going to give you a very rich one this week. Very rich. You got a plus ahead of everybody else, and it's a double chance home on Parma.
Parma, double chance. Come on the draw there. Plus 130. Parma, double chance. So the two-team parlay is Inter to win and under 4.5 goals at minus 130, and Parma double chance at plus 130. So that tells me that that's plus 300 in a parlay. Now, if you like this video, then please subscribe, press the button and ring the bell. Also, put the thumbs up, press it blue. And no one has done thumbs down. After listening to Tan for the last 55 minutes, Why has no one pressed the thumbs down? Also, press the link in the description. That'll take you over to the articles wrote by Tan or Alex or Martin. But every other sport that we cover here on SBR is accompanied by an article with plenty of meat on the bone. Also, some of the videos we don't cover on, or some of the sports that we don't cover on video, they have articles over there, and there's plenty of offers. And remember, it's Sportsbook Review. So go and have a look, because there's all the books over there. So if you're saying, oh, I'm not getting the best value, have a look at all the books. Alex, thank you very much, sir. I'll see you again in a couple of hours for Bundesliga.
Thank you to our producer Esteban, who's behind the screen, and also thank you to Andres, who is on the live chat interacting with our friends from the live chat. His name is SBR Sports Picks.
There's too many thank yous in this show. Just press
I like to thank and say hello to everyone.
Chuck them off.
Thank you and hello is not hard to say to everyone.